finishes off his high crotch on a couple occasions, and that's the difference. Next up, the number 2 seed, Richie Koehler from Ryder, Mike Kaminski from Northern Illinois. Kaminski here by way of bye. Koehler here with a technical fall over Major Lewis of Bloomsburg. Koehler comes in at 15-9, the senior. Kaminski, a junior, at 9-7. This is a big match for Ryder in that team championship race. This is one that they kind of have to have. Expect to have, I should say.
These two have not met up yet. And hard to see other than at the MAC championships when they would. Although I know that each MAC West team will cycle through East teams, but you're talking a Chicagoland area university versus one out of New Jersey. They're not going to cross paths all too often.
Yeah, they're not. They both might be traveling 90 at opposite ends, though.
They likely did in order to get here. They pretty much met in the middle.
I think Ryder was the host last year, were they not?
A couple years ago, it was George Mason last year.
That's right.
Talking with Coach and Tracy, you get a good home crowd here. You start building the energy and you start building the momentum. You're hoping that your teams can wrestle up a little bit because of the familiarity and the competitive juices you've got flowing. So that's obviously the hope here for the Golden Flashes. And if you're one of the heavy hitters within the MAC, you're trying to pull a few upsets in some of those other ones, like you said, or getting those team points to where you can take home the team title.
They're talking about going off the mat there. Koehler was in deep on a high crotch and kind of had the leg elevated, and Kaminski did a nice job of fighting him off the mat. They went off the mat. I think they're talking about a stalling warning or not. Going off the mat there.
They may take a look at
go take a look at the replay here to see what the action was.
So let's take a look. While they're taking a look at the review, let's take a look at the bracket here. Gable Strickland obviously punching his ticket. That's going to be around 5 o'clock tonight. Again, we're going to get through everything here this evening to where we're going to get some semifinals and championships and consolation semis tomorrow. And you're looking at everything else here. Got it. The bracket's holding, but we've got ourselves some really competitive matches to look forward to as this bracket goes on.
Yep. Comes back to the center. He says nope. I'm guessing that's on the stalling warning. I couldn't hear on the microphone, but so we're back on our feet with a minute to go here in the first period.
Well, you didn't hear our microphone because our PA guy's not there.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes perfect sense.
Everybody gets a little bit of a respite in this day long. So we're back to live action, like Tommy said here in the opening period.
.30 seconds to go here in the first period. I think maybe the pace more to Kaminski's liking than Koehler's right now. 0-0.
Well, again, this would be a seed upset for sure, but
nice reshot by Kaminski off the Koehler shot. We get 3-point takedown there. Close to some back exposure. Koehler does a nice job of kind of bail out now. Kaminski's got to come up off that hip or he's going to get a stalling call. That's what the count is for. So he gets his takedown, 3-0, finishes the period out. So a good late takedown for Kaminski right there. The 7th seed over the top of the 2. There's the takedown again. Koehler with not a very good shot by Koehler, but Real nice counter by Kaminski here, trapping the hips. It's a nice job of walking that up the back a little bit to get his takedown.
That was a good, like you said, it was a good scramble drill, and
Kaminski quick to his feet. We're up 4-0 right now. Koehler trying to, again, not a well set up shot. Kaminski with a nice counter shot. He's in position to score again here. He's trapped on the hip. He's trying to rock Koehler up to his back, and he gets his 3. They're going to hit him for locking hands now. He can't come around the waist and lock the hands there. That's going to cost him a point. So we got his takedown, and we got a technical violation off of it. As soon as the points are awarded, the referee says it loud enough so he knows that he can't lock around the waist right there. And getting a little bit of an argument from the coach on that one, but that's going to fall upon deaf ears. Here we go. See the finish of it. Again, nice job by Kaminski, rocking it up right there.
And then you can see the clasping of the hands.
Yep.
Is there a reason why that's you can't do that?
It's locked around the waist. You can't lock around the waist. It's
right.
a pinning combination. So as soon as the takedown's awarded, as long as you're neutral, you can lock hands. As soon as the takedown's awarded, you have to break the lock. So I think the coach is saying you didn't give him reaction time there, and in reality there was reaction time because he came to the lock after the
right.
takedown was awarded. Koehler with the front headlock, down 7-2 right now. 50 seconds to go. Knows he has to make something happen here. Kaminski doing a real nice job with 2 counter shots off of not good shots by Koehler. Kaminski into that Russian tie right now. Kaminski's got to work his way back. Kind of Kohler's working his butt to the outside there. Looking to draw a stalling call here. Nice throw by into a high crotch. Kaminski backs out of it. Doesn't fully commit to it. Kaminski looks for a snap there. Koehler comes up with a double underhook off a bad shot. Looking for a little bit of a throw. Does not get it as they both go off the mat. Referee's going to say the action took him there. No stalling by either wrestler. Back to the center with 6 seconds to go here in the second period.
2-1. We'll go to the third, and an upset brewing with Kaminski, the 7 seed on top of the 2 seed Koehler. And if you're the Ryder Bronc wrestler here, what do you
got to be up and out quick here because you got to make it happen on your feet. Kaminski with a nice mat return there. Back up again. Kaminski, again, trying to bring him back. Lets him go. Does not want to get the stalling call there, so gives up the 1-point escape on that.
If you're Koehler, you've got to wrestle with your hair on fire here. You need a lot to happen quickly.
7-3. He needs a couple takedowns here, or a takedown and a turn. He's down 7-3 right now. Riding time not a factor in the match. 33 seconds in favor of Kaminski. You got 1:30 to go. Nice shot by Kaminski. Trying to come out the back door. He's got the leg trap. Trying to finish on top of Koehler here. Nice job of fighting it off nice job of squaring up by Koehler. Kaminski back in on the shot, trying to split the legs right now. Scrambling through. Koehler kind of pulls it through. Now trying to get his hips up and come out the back door for 3. He's got to free that foot there to get his points. Kaminski kind of locks it in there with his elbow. He knows that Koehler can't score as long as that foot's tied in there. Referee's going to give him a little bit of time before he calls a stalemate. Koehler trying to go to the half, maybe try and turn him to get him to free that loose. Now going to 2-on-1 to try and get that leg loose there. Surprised the referees let it go this long without calling a stalemate. Now he's got his 3. Koehler works the leg out. He's got his 3. 7-6 with 26 seconds to go. Gives Kaminski an escape. Koehler comes right back after him. Inside on the high crotch. Got the leg up on Kaminski. Trying to finish here with 16 seconds to go. Koehler got to catch both ankles. Gets both ankles. Gets the 3. We may see a brick on this one. Not so. 9-8 right now. Koehler up with that takedown on the edge of the mat, picks up both angles. 6 seconds to go in the match. Gonna get a reset. We get Koehler right into a crab ride there. Throws the leg in. He's going to hold on for the victory. So a huge comeback by Richie Koehler in the third period. There are 2 takedowns against Mikey Kaminski to pull that one out 9-8 here at 133 pounds.
Quite the comeback here. Let's take a look, Tommy, at what ended up winning the match here for Koehler.
Looking to sweep there. Does a nice job of stepping around. He's still got the wizard, gets him to his hip, and then picks up that far ankle. Nice job of knowing that when Kaminski hit his hip that he couldn't whizzer and pick up that far ankle on